Do you know what it's like to live in the world of royalty? From making TV shows to doing charity work, the life of Edward, the Earl of Wessex, is a fascinating journey that's worth looking into. In this video, we will explore Edward, the Earl of Wessex's early life, education, and achievements, including his royal duties and philanthropy. Plus, we'll bring you the story about Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, and her connection to the Wessex Aquamarine Tiara. But hold on. Inside the story of the Wessex Aquamarine Tiara, there's a surprising secret. Keep watching, and I'll tell you a cool fact about this beautiful royal jewelry that you won't want to miss. Edward, the Earl of Wessex, youngest offspring of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, ventured into television production by establishing Ardent Productions in 1993. His commitment to social causes intensified after departing from Ardent Productions in 2002, notably championing the Duke of Edinburgh's award program. Born on March 10, 1964 at Windsor Castle in London, England, Edward was baptized as Edward Anthony Richard Louis on May 2, 1964. He shares his lineage with three siblings, Charles, Anne, and Andrew. Growing up, Edward displayed a preference for solitary pursuits and received tutoring at Buckingham Palace until the age of 7. He then attended Gibbs School in Kensington before moving on to Heatherdown Preparatory School in Berkshire in 1972. Subsequently, he flourished at Gordonstoun School in Moray, Scotland, where he excelled in sports and actively participated in the Duke of Edinburgh's award program, earning a gold award. In 1982, Edward completed his A-levels and spent 2 terms at the collegiate school in Wanganui, New Zealand, where he also served as a house tutor and supervised drama classes. He later graduated from Jesus College, Cambridge, with a Bachelor of Arts degree in 1986. After attaining a bachelor's degree, Edward trained as a university cadet in the Royal Marines. However, 3 months into his cadet training, he decided he was better suited to work in theatrical production. For close to a decade, Edward maintained a successful career in both theater and television production. He worked for 2 different theatrical production companies, including Andrew Lloyd Webber's Really Useful Theater Company. In 1993, under the name Edward Windsor, Edward formed his own independent television production company, Ardent Productions. Ardent Productions focused primarily on documentaries, many of which focused on life as a member of the British royal family. As a result, critics accused Edward of using his royal connections to garner his own personal success. In 2002, he stepped down from his role as managing director of Ardent Productions so he could concentrate his attention on his royal duties. Ever since Edward won a gold award in college, he has remained heavily involved in the Duke of Edinburgh's award program. He is particularly active when it comes to fundraising for the organizations, and as of May 2012, he had visited more than 25 participating countries. Following Edward's 2002 departures from Ardent Productions, he became even more dedicated to social causes, including the International Special Projects Group and the Worshipful Company of Haberdashers. Before we move on to this royal exploration, why don't you hit that like button? In the emotional year of 2003, during tough times filled with life-threatening challenges, the respected Earl and Countess of Wessex, Edward and Sophie, welcomed their first child, a daughter named Lady Louise Windsor. The Wessex family faced another difficult moment in 2006 when their daughter underwent surgery for an eye condition, drawing sympathetic attention from the media and receiving support from well-wishers worldwide. Despite the rough start, happiness prevailed when, the next year, the joyful news of the birth of their second child, a son named James, Viscount Severn was announced. Their family symbolized resilience and elegance, with their bonds growing stronger through shared trials and triumphs. In recent peaceful years, the Wessex family has found comfort in Bagshot Park, a beautiful home in Surrey, England. There, surrounded by history and nature, Edward, Sophie, and their beloved children have lived their lives with love, resilience, and a strong commitment to duty and family. Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, also has her own notable story, including her exquisite tiara, known as the Wessex Aquamarine Tiara. Sophie's tiara commands attention with its exquisite design and sizable aquamarine center stone, boasting a striking hue reminiscent of ocean waves. This tiara stands out as one of the final commissions by the British royal family. To find out more about this fancy tiara, stay tuned to discover how it was made and add even more excitement to its design. The tiara features diamond wave motifs accentuating a large oval aquamarine resembling the color of the sea. Valued at approximately $1 million, Sophie has frequently adorned herself with this stunning piece of jewelry over the years. Initially, there was speculation that Prince Edward personally crafted the tiara for his wife, much like the necklace she wore on her wedding day in 1999. However, reports indicate that Collins and Sons were the masterminds behind Sophie's tiara, with a similar piece available to the public a few years ago. Charlotte White, head of design at 77 Diamonds, Europe's largest online diamond jewelry shop, expressed admiration for the Wessex Aquamarine Tiara. She described it as a sensational and magnificent piece, highlighting its large center stone surrounded by elegant diamond formations. The aquamarines complement Sophie's blue eyes, with some believing them to be her favorite gemstone. Sophie debuted the tiara in 2005 during Prince Albert II of Monaco's enthronement celebration. She later wore it at Monaco's National Day Opera Gala in November 19. Paired with modern diamond and blue gemstone earrings and necklace, Sophie exuded elegance. One of her most notable tiara appearances occurred at Prince Carl Philip and Princess Sophia of Sweden's wedding in June 2015. Sophie adorned herself with a diamond-encrusted tiara and aquamarine pendant necklace, believed to also be from Collins and Sons. Sophie last dazzled in an aquamarine tiara at a state banquet at Buckingham Palace during the first state visit of King Charles III's reign. Attending a diplomatic dinner in honor of South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, she wore a sophisticated ensemble accentuated with royal orders bestowed upon her by the late Queen. And now, as we promised, let's explore the interesting secret of the Wessex Aquamarine Tiara. Besides being a fancy headpiece, this beautiful tiara can actually turn into a stunning necklace. Picture the glamour and style of wearing this amazing piece in two different ways, adding a royal touch to any outfit. This revelation adds another level of excitement to the already cool story of royal jewelry. It shows not only the skill behind the tiara, but also how cleverly it's designed, making it a real wonder of jewelry craftsmanship. As we wrap up our journey through the fascinating lives of Edward, the Earl of Wessex, and Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, we hope you've enjoyed diving into their world with us. From Edward's adventures in TV production to Sophie's remarkable connection with the Wessex Aquamarine Tiara, their story is one of intrigue and inspiration. If you've found this exploration as interesting as we have, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. By doing so, you'll stay updated on all our future content exploring the lives and stories of the British royal family. Thanks for joining us on Mostly Wealth, and until next time, stay curious, and keep exploring.